I am sharing my definition of vulnerability. Vulnerability is just sharing something with whatever your particular audience is. It's something that your audience could stand in judgment of you. And you're taking a chance that your audience will be receptive to what you're saying. So you're choosing to be vulnerable. And sometimes you mischoose and your audience throws it back in your face. But that's all vulnerability is. I'm trusting. That's why you develop your spirit of discernment and your intuition, because then you know who and where to be vulnerable. And you need to get so rooted in yourself that even if you did choose wrong, oh well, it's out there. Whew. You don't have to keep that secret anymore. You know, who cares if it gets out? And like your mama probably taught you, don't ever say something that you can't afford to be repeated. Trust no one. You can't even keep your own secret. What do you think somebody whose secret it isn't can do with your secret?
We talked about this earlier.
What were we talking about?
People telling people's business because
it gives them value. They're not going to tell.
Yeah, or they don't feel that it's their business to tell when they don't want to tell theirs.
Yeah, they won't tell their business because I don't want you to know my business, but I'll tell you everybody else's because I have to have something to talk about. Like, I can't be silent. Got to say something. Ooh, let me tell you about so-and-so.
Keisha and Lamar.
Yeah. And betrayal is so commonplace that we would rather have the blowback of betrayal because we let everybody who betrays us back in. So I would rather, we do. Not me, I'm done with that, but most people do. So I'd rather look cool in this moment and then have to go deal with you, either continuing to be my friend or not being my friend. But I got cool points for telling your business, so I'm gonna go hang out with my new friends anyway. So blast off over there, buddy. But yeah, what you say?
Nothing.
Yeah, I think we solved two things. Yo, y'all gotta watch this Kevin Hart. Well, no, if your perspective ain't different than the last time you watched it, then it's not gonna be hilarious. But this thing is hilarious. He walked in the house from wherever he came from and immediately put the dog outside. I'm like, maybe the dog just came in the house. As soon as Kevin came in, because he's the man of the house, come on, Fido, outside. And he's like, I just came in the house. That dog pissed off every time Kevin come home because he got to go back outside when he just came. If the family's tracking Kevin, they be like, let Fido in 2 hours before Dad gets home because we already know Dad gonna let him out again. Like, it's ridiculous.
It's funny how we notice people's patterns just without even noticing it.
Yeah.
Like, you just say like Katie and Michael say the same thing when they see something.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing every time.
Yeah.
So then it just becomes familiar and everybody knows it.
Yeah.
For example.
And that's why it's so disappointing when the person that you're with and the person that says they love you doesn't know you. They're not intuitively connected with you to where they know, if I leave this here, I know it's going to piss her off. Why? Because it's pissed her off every year that I've been with her, but I'm going to still leave it there. Like, that's just blatant, I don't care. That's selfish. That's the opposite of collective mindset.
How do you work with selfish people?
I'm experiencing it right now. First of all, it's getting them to admit and acknowledge that they're selfish. They're self-centered. They only do what is beneficial to themselves.
Who's the selfish meter? Because Dreamy trying to tell me I'm selfish. I'm like, huh?
Well, you are selfish. I'm selfish. I'm the most selfish person I know.
But I don't think I am.
But I'm selfish in self-preservation. I have collective mindset. And I believe you have the same thing.
I don't think so.
I'm available for y'all as long as it's comfortable for me. But I'm willing to experience discomfort for the collective. We had this conversation the other day.
Yesterday, probably.
Yeah, you have to decide. Who are we putting first in this instance? Am I putting myself first or am I putting the collective first? And as long as the times you put the collective above self, you're more collective mindset than selfish. But even in putting the collective first, you take yourself into consideration. Just like the whole swimming thing, you know. Thank God someone was at Fossil Creek to fish Derek out the water. Or thank God someone's at the Fossil Creek to help Derek out the water. Otherwise, somebody had to decide who's jumping in the water to go save the kid when none of us know how to tread water strong enough to have a whole person. Like, I'm amazed by y'all. Sorry, Alfalfa. The remote. I'm amazed by y'all who can tread water and hold people. Y'all lifeguards, y'all are so amazing. Like, I remember Bailey fell off of the floaty in the deep end. And I had to jump in the water. I was already in the water. I can't remember. But I tried to tread water with her on me and I went right under. And so I had to hop my way out the deep end. Going up and going under. Because I couldn't tread water. So I am highly impressed with y'all. And yes, it is a goal of mine as well for my family to become strong swimmers. Because I watched that dang bridge collapse today. And that triggered my anxiety big time.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lonnie.
I'm saying, stop calling me Lonnie. Sometimes it feels authentic, and sometimes it feels like you're saying it to say it. And when it feels like you're saying it to say it, it feels like you're just saying it to say it versus authentic. It's a difference.